Hi, welcome to this video. If you don't like having your face on video, this is a video I've just created using AI. So if you want to know how to do that, there's a link below. Um, be sure to check it out. So this is part two, and this is about editing that video so that it looks really good because just a green background with a person is not very interesting for social media. So now we're going to zip it up a bit and we're jumping into CapCut to edit the video. So let's go. Okay, so I'm using CapCut on my desktop and I've just opened it up. So it was here. Okay, so we'll get rid of that video and we'll go new project. So now we want to import the video we just did, which is this one here. Open it up. Okay, and we want to do it. Oh, actually, that's right. I've got to pop it down here. I always forget that. And then I can change my ratio to 9:16 and I'll make it bigger. I think we'll make it the whole screen. There we go. Okay. Now, because it's a boring green, you can use a filter. So I actually don't mind the black and white one. Oop, let me just stop that. So to get that in, just click the plus button that pops it down here. And then to get it for the whole video, you can do that. So I don't actually mind the black and white, but you can try some other. Let's just get rid of that for a minute. You can try some other, it'll show you what it looks like before you even pop it down. So it gives you a bit of a view. Yep, no, that's pretty ugly. Um, that black and white 3, I think they're pretty much the same. Oh, okay. So it's a lot lighter. Um, so I'm happy with the black and white. Let's try Inception, see what that one looks like. Yeah, no, that's pukey. Okay, so let's go this one. I like that. Pop it in. Okay, now I've got to remember not to talk too fast. Okay, so we're going to do our captions first. So we'll go to text, auto captions, and create. I'll come back in a sec. Okay, so our auto captions are in place. So I'll just go over there, very small. So now we're going to edit our text. And what we want to do is, if I go, that should be showing, do this for, let's click on it. Okay, so you need to click on the text, bring it up and have apply to all while you're making this change. So the font I'm using that I tend to use is called a bold font. Now, if you don't have this, you're not going to have this in there. So you could use, for now, if you wanted to, you could use Montserrat. Yeah, Montserrat, that will be in there. But I'll just show you where you can get the bold font from. So just give me a sec. Okay, so if you just look up the bold font, it comes up here. So we click on that. Okay, download it. Okay, and then once you've downloaded it, I'll just go and find it. Okay, so I've just done a search in my search bar for fonts. Fonts folder comes up, and then you just drag that font that you downloaded into here. If you're having issues, give me an email and I'm happy to help. Okay, so let's do it yellow. Okay, now what I would do is go through, I mean, it's all capital, so it doesn't matter that that's a lowercase capital. And we want our font to be about there, and that will hide that little microphone too. So let's go, I just go through the font. Now, okay, so it's too big. So what I do, and you've got to make sure that you're on, sometimes I'll change things and I've forgotten to be on what I'm changing, and then, so make sure you've got your line here, and then you've clicked the box. So too big. So let's just split that in half. I just found, excuse me, an awesome site. Next one. Next one. Now, I think my font's probably a little bit big, so I'm going to make that smaller, and you'll notice that it's actually made across the board smaller. So that's because I've got this apply to all on here. If I don't want to do that, so let's say I'll go back, okay, and I only want to do it to this one, then I can just make that a bit smaller, and that one's still big. Perfect. But remember, if you go back to doing all fonts, applied to all, it's going to change it all back to being big. Well, let's finish doing this. So that's too big again. I think we'll make it all a bit smaller. So, okay, perfect. And check that one there. Yep, that's fine. And what you can do is you can actually split the text to make it another line. Yeah, no, that's, again, actually I have been made. Right now we're just going to make it 3 lines. Normally I'd only have about 2. Type yes in the chat. Okay, so take off this, and I might do type, I might do that all white. Actually, it would have to be all black. Let me undo that. So what I'm going to do is just want my yes to be white. Okay, just to make it stand out. Okay, so let's have a look at that.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an awesome site. It's called
Okay,
aismarts.io.
so I need to put that dot in because it's not coming up in the text. So aismarts.io, perfect.
It gives you a list of all the new AI tools coming out, along with how to use the tool, and how you can make money using AI. Actually, I have been made using one of these tools. If you want to learn how to do this, type yes in the chat.
Perfect. Okay, so that's fine. I sometimes I will be a little bit fussier, and I will type this in the chat. So let's add some. So we need to. It really needs to connect. So I'm just going to listen through and make sure that this connects with what she's saying.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just
Okay.
found an awesome site. It's called aismarts.io. It gives
Okay, so that's perfect. We can just extend that out a little bit if we want, so it just stays there.
it gives you a list of all the new AI tools coming out, along with how to use the tool.
So with that space, we could cut that space out. I'm not going to worry about it.
And how you can make money using AI. Actually, actually, I have been made using one of these tools. If you want to learn how to do this, type yes in the chat.
Okay, perfect. So if you want to add a little bit of animation to these, so let's go back and click on this. Now, sometimes when I'm doing a CapCut, I'll split this up so that I have just found an awesome site. So it looks like the clips are, it's highlighted what she's speaking at the time. So to do that, I'll just show you quickly how I do that. So I just put my cursor over that, and then I go Control B, and it splits it. So the first part I can do, what colors am I going to use? Let's have a look. So I have just found, let's do that in the yellow. So that's what's being said. And then an awesome site will be in white. Let's just, sometimes it doesn't work, so you click over that and then come back here. An awesome site. Why are you not working? There you go. See, I haven't got my cursor on it. It's okay. I hope they didn't change all of them. No, okay. So you've got to make sure you've got your cursor there and your box highlighted. So I have just found, so we have it doing that in yellow, and an awesome site is in white. Okay, perfect. So my next one will be, the top part is white because that's not what she's saying. Second part is yellow. So let's do the next one. Control B, go back to the first one. Now this is time consuming. It's called, so AI Smart.io is white. Next one. On a short video, it doesn't take that long. But just make sure you've got apply to all of. So I'm just going to run through that and finish it, and then I'll show you the differences. Now there are a couple of other tools that make this even easier, but you don't have the flexibility of the next thing that I'm going to do, which is the animation. So let's have a listen to this.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an awesome site. It's called AIsmarts.io. It gives you a list of all the new AI tools coming out, along with how to use the tool and how you can make money using AI. Actually, I have been made using one of these tools. If you want to learn how to do this, type yes in the chat.
Okay, so you can see the difference. It does sort of make it follow along. I need to line it up a little bit more, but I think I missed that one. If you want to learn, yeah, I did miss that one. So again, Control B. Uh, is white. How to do this is yellow. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is just line it up and then I'll be back. Now, while I'm doing this, if you want to spread your line out so that you can see it a bit easier, that's there. Okay, so,
Some site. It's called
okay, so she's starting AO Smarts here. So I need to pull that back and then bring this over here.
AIsmarts.io.
Okay, so that needs to be pulled down to there and connect that a bit more.
It gives you a list of all the new.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, perfect. So I've done that. So now we go back here again. Now what you can do is you can animate um, your words. So let's just go here, animation. So we're animating this first one. And the ones that I like, I quite like the jolt, which is annoys me because they're not necessarily in any type of order. Uh, okay, we'll just do pop up.
Hi, hi, I'm Isabella. I have
Now I tend to only do it on the first one of each one that I split. Where's that jolt? Uh, so it shows you before you even put it in there, it shows you what it does. There's jolt.
I have just
Okay, I love that one.
found an awesome site. It's
Okay, it's called animation, and I quite like the not the fly in the where is it? So annoying because they're not in any particular order and you can't save any of them. And they do seem to move around. Let me pause and find the one I want. And they always seem to be in different spots. Here we go.
it's called
That one. And then we'll go to this one. Animation. So that one's there. We'll do this one here.
it gives
Okay. And then this one, it gives you this one. We'll do pop up, pop up.
along with
And then we'll do jolt. I tend to just repeat, but not one after the other. Where was jolt? Okay, I'm going to go finish this and I'll be back. Okay, so let's have a look at that quickly.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an awesome site. It's called AIsmarts.io. It gives you a list of all the new AI tools coming out, along with how to use the tool and how you can make money using AI. Actually, I have been made using one of these tools. If you want to learn how to do this, type yes in the chat.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, so now we want a little bit of music. Actually, we'll put a few stickers in there. So, um, hi, I'm Isabella. So let's just go to emojis. Now again, you can't search for these. I've got a folder saved with some of them in there so that I've got them as my go-to, but it also is good to do these because they're a little bit more animated. Um, I'll just use that one.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an
Okay, so if you want it in there, again, just click the plus and move it.
Hi, I'm Isabella.
So we might put that for a bit longer.
I have just found an awesome site.
Could use that thumb. We'll just use that one for time's sake.
It's called Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an awesome site. It's called AI Smart.
Okay, so I'm going to go again and do this, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've added all those in. The last one is I want to add a yes. So I can go to text and I can add some text, default text. I'm going to put it in here at the end. And what I do is I type it up in here. Yes. And then I want it big. And I make it yellow. Actually, I might make it a different color. So if I don't want a different color, I don't want to go plain. There. Yes. Then I want to change my color. Let's go red. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. And then I can give that an effect if I want.
In the chat.
Okay, it's a different one. I think we'll stick with where we're at. Okay, so shorten that.
To do this, type yes in the
I'm
chat.
going to animate that as well.
Type yes.
And I'm going to extend that animation, the duration of
Type
that.
yes. Type yes in
Okay, not sure I'm keen on red, but
the chat.
let's go back there. Red. Let's change our color to, let's go green.
Yes. Type yes in the
Perfect.
chat.
Okay, look at that.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an awesome site. It's called AIsmarts.io. It gives you a list of all the new AI tools coming
Okay,
out.
so we won't watch all that. We'll watch that at the end. The next thing I need to do is sounds and a little bit of music. So we'll go to audio and sound effects is the first thing we're going to do. So I'm going to do a sound effect on most of these. Okay, so whoosh is probably the best one. Whoosh, and again, you can't search for sounds. We actually can hear, but it doesn't not that hugely effective sometimes. So let's just listen to that. Okay, perfect. Let's add that one. And I'm going to just stop here. I want to make sure I'm actually being recorded, so I'll be back. Being recorded. Okay, so let's continue. So what I want to do is where my heart is, pretty much want to line the sound up at the start of that. I might just move the heart back a bit, and then that lines up with the sound. So let's have a listen.
Hi, I'm Isabella.
Perfect.
I have
Okay, the next one I'll probably leave. Um, I'll do that one. I'm lining that up with my arrow. Let's have a listen to the sound. Let's listen to what it sounds like.
called AIsmarts.io.
Now it's too loud. So what we can do is go up here and turn the volume down.
AIsmarts.io.
Might turn that one down a bit too.
Hi, I'm
Not too bad.
Isabella. I have just found an awesome site. It's called AIsmarts.io. It gives you a list.
Okay, burning fire is what we want. Okay, so we'll add that in. It's a bit long, but that's okay, we can fix that. So now we need to shorten that so I can see it. Take that right down now and then fade out. Let's have a listen.
It gives you a list of all the new AI.
Can probably be a fraction longer, and then we'll make it not as loud.
It gives you a list of all the new AI.
Perfect. So I'm going to go and finish these sounds, and I'll be back. Okay, so let's have a listen to the first few.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an awesome site. It's called aismarts.io. It gives you a list of all the new AI tools coming out, along with how to use the tool and how you can make money using AI.
Okay, didn't hear that dollar one. Oh, didn't do it.
And how you can make money using AI. Actually, I have been made using one of these tools. If you want to learn how to do this, type yes in the chat.
Okay, that'll be fine for now. Music. So now we'll put some music in the background. So you can choose from any of these. So I tend to have some that I like. I don't mind this one, but again, ooh, let's stop it. Again, it's up to you. Let's just try that, see what that sounds like. Ooh, back. Okay. Out, fade in, fade out. Less. Okay, make that big again, and let's just go back to the start. See what that sounds like.
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an awesome site. It's called aismarts.io. It gives you a list of all the new AI tools coming out, along with how to use the tool and how you can make money using AI. Actually, I have been made using one of these tools. If you want to learn how to do this, type yes in the chat.
Perfect. Now there's a
Hi, I'm
couple.
Isabella.
Woo, there's a couple there that I realised are not working still. I don't know why. So I'll just go fix them up, and I reckon we're done. Okay, perfect. So that is finished. I could start this off at the front with a bit of text, and I actually might do that. Let's have a look, because there's no, it starts off with "Hi, I'm Isabella." So I'm going to just add a little bit of text just to finish it off. Be back. Okay, so I've just added a bit of text at the start, which says "hate being on video." So let's see how that goes.
Hi, I'm Isabella.
So it's really just going to show up at the start um, of you. It's that's what's going to show up, or you can choose that that's what is going to show up as your thumbnail. Okay,
Hi, I'm Isabella. I have just found an awesome site.
we could extend it a bit, and but Isabella needs to go. So that's there. It's going to run into each other. Let's see what that looks like.
Hi, I'm Isabella.
That's okay.
Hi, I'm Isabella.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to export that now, and that's ready to upload. So you just export it here. Once it's done, you can download it, and then you can paste it straight onto your social media. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's really helped. And if you want to find out how to do the original face of the person talking, I've put another link below on how I did that. Watch that video. I'd love you to subscribe. I've got more videos coming on how-tos, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a nice day. Bye.